All right, everybody. Looks like we're going on YouTube and Twitch this evening. So, this will be my first Super Metroid 100%. Well, it'll be my second technically on Twitch. The first one where I was learning Twitch, I didn't know you had to actually turn on the archive feature so it would actually archive your videos to it. So, it'll be the first one that will actually being saved to Twitch. So, hopefully it'll get a few views. And for some reason my videos had been streaming not to the gaming section or to the more specific like the Metroid section, but to the it was just a regular talk, basically like talk shows and podcast type section. I forget what they call it exactly, but thank you everybody for showing up. And I guess it'd be all right if I switch the camera now, and we'll get right into it tonight and start playing. I actually went ahead and skipped the intro of Metroid, Super Metroid, and so you don't have to endure that 3 to 5 minute slog, however long it takes. So we'll get into it. And the reason why I wanted to rerun for everybody who's going to be watching on YouTube while I'm rerunning this again, I've worked in another trick to this game. I've worked in mock ball, which is another component of speedrunning, which will I ever be good enough to speed run? I don't think so, and I don't really need to. I just don't feel there's been so many great speedrunners, and trying to work on that progression. I just don't have any interest in you know doing it at this time. If I get good enough in the future, I've only played the game roughly about 10 times. Probably ran it completely through about 10 times at this point. So we'll get into it and get going, get warmed up here, get the controller warmed up and get going. Take a few minutes, but thanks everybody for being here. I look forward to doing this speed run this evening, or excuse me, doing this 100% run this evening. Still can't do that yet. Well, come on. Come on, man. Well, well. Oh, come on. I've not had this worse of a time in 10 tries. Come on. That's bull crap. Take me a minute to get my controls warmed up again. I was just playing this afternoon. It's weird whenever you get on here, and sometimes I went to do I was going to do like try to do like at least like one wall jump off one of those platforms, and like my head went blank on the procedure of the wall jump. So that's the kind of night it's going to be. That's how the night is going to be. That's going to be lovely. No, we'll get going here in a second. We'll get it going, get warmed up. Missed it by a little bit. Always miss those platforms. By just a little bit. And that. And it begins. I was just going to make this Twitch exclusive tonight and just stream to Twitch, and I thought, well, most of my audience has been coming from YouTube, so I might as well give them another chance at it. Let me try something real quick. Whoops. Just getting a little practice in here early. I'm off a little bit, but that's all right. Some of these nights like this, sometimes you'll see me practicing a little bit and having to do things over. Hopefully I won't drive you guys too crazy doing it, but hopefully I'll get the mock ball pretty quick tonight. Both times I need to use it, but I'll be using it to get a couple of things earlier. Now, on the first mock ball, it's usually used to bypass the first mini boss, but I will be fighting him because the bypass, you have to do a special trick to pick up what would be considered the first super missiles of the game, and you see my wall jumping skills aren't. Well, come on. I was wall jumping good earlier, and that's how it is. I get on the stream and I start playing bad. messed it up. I'm not mockballing good yet, but enough to get by with it. Not mockballing very well just yet. Yeah, I'm not good enough to do that yet, but I like to try it a couple times. I know the concept, but I just can't do it yet. We'll go pick up one more missile tank and we'll head on. I just try to clean these areas out so I don't have to do that much returning in the... Even though there would probably be a point in this game where I would probably come back to this area, but I still just like to go, and it gives me some extra missiles to start out with as well. It's not like I'm going to be getting like 5 dozen of them by the end of the game, but... Yeah. Perfect timing. Take damage and get an energy tank at the same time. We're heading down to this next area here. This will be the area where I'll try to do the first mock ball in. I haven't been having a lot of trouble. I kind of figured out how to do it. It's just executing it. Let me do this real quick in case I have to do it a couple. Uh-oh. Shit! Oh, well. I'm gonna have to start the game over. Actually, hang on a second. Yeah. Fuck me. excuse my language. I just screwed up big time. I do that every now and then. I loaded a load spot and you can't go back because I... My goodness. This sucks. Sucks.
The last Metroid is in captivity.
Well, we're starting over again.
The galaxy is at peace.
Because I screwed up like an arse. My goodness. Extra people stopping by so far, but I had to restart. Why did they not make this skippable at the beginning? It's just the most aggravating thing I've ever seen. But for people joining them, we'll do another 100% tonight. And I was getting ready to set up to do the first mock ball trip when I screwed up and unloaded another game in, and it completely, instead of saving a checkpoint, I loaded one in. Yeah. At this point, the reason I use that kind of stuff is because I'm still in the learning trick phase, so a lot of times just to go back and redo it real quick, I'll do that, but hopefully I can get it on the first time. I've been practicing it quite a bit, and I've kind of got down the stuff, but these tricks on here, like, you can go, like, get a, watch a video on how to do something, and they'll give you directions and you do it and then it don't really work, so you kind of figure out exactly, you gotta just get the feel of it. It's like there's more, a lot of these tricks is like it's a feel, especially on Super Metroid. Like the other Metroids, they're more mechanical, and like if you the shine spark or something, to charge a shine spark, you just push down at when you start. But on this game here, it's like everything's different. Everything is, where this was the first game with really a lot of those mechanics, they gotta be kidding me. This makes me want to quit. Yeah, I've played Metroid Dread once. And I'll probably play it on here eventually.
The last Metroid.
I don't know. I'm just. I wish it was done. I wish they would make a new side scroller done in more of the fashion of these with good graphics, obviously. But I think they did too much with it. There's too many different things going on. they basically added like 3D type of gameplay into a 2D, and which I don't really like. And plus, you know, your exploration in that game is kind of subdued because every time you move 10 feet, you got to fight a mini boss, or you're being chased by that robot. You know, I mean, I can understand why the game's called Dreadful. It definitely is. And there's definitely great things about it. It's just, it's not as fun to me as like these games. And these are older, obviously. But I wish they would do one in more of this fashion and have more simplified controls and not so many different extras with it. Because Samus Returns is the same way, or Return of Samus, whichever, however it is, but the one that they made for 3DS is the same way. And the reason I had to reset again is for some reason I had hit the boost button for the, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I have these nights like this. I had a great night other night playing Zero Mission 100%. Now I'm behind on time, but I normally start at 10, so hopefully I can bust this up in 3.5 hours. Maybe less, but I doubt less, but 3.5 hours hopefully. As long as the mock ball tricks go alright, that'll be alright. That actually helps me clear some areas a little bit quicker. I cannot do that where you spin all the way down through there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we get it back going again. I needed to redo this first area anyways. The first one, when nobody was watching earlier, I've had an abysmal climb. Come on, man. Come on, Ridley. Well, I still hadn't learned how to do the wall jumping up. Some of those guys can hit that first ramp and they can go up through there. They can go up through those ramps like without even touch. It don't look like they're touching anything. It's amazing. But one of these days, maybe one of these days, I just don't know if I have the quick enough reaction times for that. But my wall jumping's on and off on this game. This afternoon when I was kind of practicing, I was fine, but it already looks like it's not going to be good today. So I don't know. Wall jumping in this game is, I don't know if it might be the best of all between Fusion, Zero Mission, and this. I don't know. The mechanics in all three of them are a bit different. That's why it's hard to go from, back and forth between each one of these games. And for me it is, where I haven't played all of them. I don't have like years of experience playing these games. Not. Yeah, I don't think I'm good enough to save the animals yet. I'd like to. If I can get my boost going on, you know, if I can get my boost going in there, yes. I would definitely save the animals. I can get one shine spark going, but the other one I haven't done yet. Yeah, trying everything. I've only played this game. I just started playing this game really about 2 months ago. I mean, I played it in the past, but when I was a kid, I never owned the Super Nintendo. I was like a lot of people. I kind of jumped ship to Sega, and I actually never owned a Super Nintendo. And oh, I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. And about 10 years ago, I bought a Game Boy Advance, and I think I bought either Zero Mission or I said other not Fusion, but I can't remember if it was Zero Mission or Fusion, and but I bought that and well, fucking around. Sometimes I'll mess around a little bit and do. That's my mock ball practice. The worst thing about mock ball, I tend to forget to push over, to take off and run when I hit the ground, and yeah, I think I did it there. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out the stream this evening. Hopefully I'll get going and we'll be able to I'll be able to kick a little ass in here. Well, yeah. My wall jumping in here is always nervous because of having to fight these guys, even though they're not really any problem. They're just what games do you guys like? Well, because I don't play a whole lot of. I've never been a huge gamer. I don't have any problem with it. I like the old games, so that's what I've always liked. I'm 45. It's probably weird to be doing this, but I recently, for the past several years, I've had I've been on dialysis. I had kidney failure, but I recently got a kidney, so I should have started this a while back while I was on dialysis, but a lot of times being on dialysis, you don't really feel like doing a whole lot. So, for now, I'm not working or anything for the remainder of the year. So, Final Fantasy VII, cool. See, it was really weird. Like when I was a kid, like I kind of lost interest in gaming I originally got a NES when they came out in '86, and then I went to Sega, probably in '90, '91, or whenever, about the year it came out, and then after that, I had the Sega CD with it. That was about as advanced as it got. And then I don't think I had another system after that until probably an Xbox. When the first Xbox came out, I got one of those. And I never had a PlayStation. I've still never owned a PlayStation today. So, gaming's been kind of weird. I don't know, I kind of lost interest for long years, but I really enjoyed the Switch, and I've always enjoyed the Nintendo. Now, after the Xbox, I did have like a Wii, and I bought a Wii U actually, I liked the Wii U myself. I liked how it played and everything. I liked the controller setup, but I know a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it for the time, it was pretty nice. Switch is much better. It was a better approach, but I thought the Wii was fine. Wii U was fine. Yeah, I've been doing a lot better. Oops. Missed my jump. There it is. But I don't know what got me back into it. But I guess Metroid got me back into it, and I don't know why I have a thing for Metroid, but I do. I'm one of these weirdos that like playing Metroid a lot. I like fast-paced games that... Now, let's see if I can do this without... There we go. Without screwing it up this time and having to start over again. If I had to start over again, I'd probably just shut the stream down. Or we'd go play some other games. Now, let me concentrate here and get my bearings before I do this. Ah, crap. I messed that up too. There we go. Well, get on down there. But doing the mock ball right there, what happens when you're doing the mock ball? I don't know how many people watch these a lot. I guess you watch it a lot because you asked about the save the animals. So, but the mock ball is basically it's it allows you to you're basically it basically when you do that maneuver, it allows you to maintain like a boost speed, like you're boosting, like your boost button. It allows you to maintain that boost speed in mock ball in your morph ball essentially. You can do it out of this door too, back up there. But man, get off of missiles! Damn it! This is the worst thing. This is the only thing I don't like versus like Zero Mission or Metroid Fusion is I don't like the way you select your I don't like the selection, how you select your excuse me, when I get playing I get kind of scatterbrained a little bit, but I don't like how you select your items, excuse me. I don't like how the item selection is in this game. I like the newer version where you use your right shoulder button and that activates your missile, and then you can just release it. Or I like going for this. I've said before this I wasn't going to go for it, but well. I had it. I usually just wait. Oh, come on. There we go. Got it. Early. I didn't waste too much time getting it. Some of this stuff doesn't really matter because I'm going to be coming back to this area anyway, so later on, but well. But I like doing these. Well, I mean, I'm obviously not a speedrunner, but I like playing like this because this is like a starter, somebody just starting the game, or somebody who's kind of wanting more of a tutorial. Now I didn't walk you guys through the. Now normally you do get the super missiles. What the hell? You do get the super missiles early, so you can technically skip this boss, but I'm gonna fight him anyways because he's a mini boss technically, the spore spawn. But I'm gonna fight him anyways because, well, couldn't get my. I'm gonna fight him because well, what is going on here? Just so I kind of like fighting him with super missiles because he's quicker. You can fight him quicker, and Well, I only got 3 super missiles, so. I went for a double missile shot that time, and he didn't. The super missiles don't come out like the other missiles do. They come out a little bit slower. That's like knowing that you can beat him really fast with the super missiles. That's pretty good too. 3 super missiles and like 1 or 2 regular missiles. It's not too bad. He's a slog other than that. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a... Come on. Have you ever done 100%? Come on. Of all time, I don't know. I need to think for a minute. I mean, it's hard to say because I've over the years I've played so few, you know, but trying to... That was weird. I like... Jump back through the door. Come on. You know, I would say favorite. I don't have a singular favorite, but I like you know, I always like the Sonic the Hedgehog games, and The Zelda games I like. Most of my favorite games are Nintendo type games. The games I would like to eventually play on here would probably be the games that I never was good at as a kid. I like to go back and probably like Castlevania. Like, I never was good at that as a kid. You know, I didn't have the patience as a kid to learn how to play them. Like, kind of like I'm doing now with this game. Like, I could have never played the first Metroid game when I was a kid. The only games that really interest me is like, but I mean, obviously the Mario franchise is definitely up there as well. As far as my favorite Mario game, I have no idea. Probably, I don't even know, because I've never really even played. I've never played Super Mario 64. But I did buy. I do have access to it through the Switch now. No, come on. So because I bought one of the wireless 64 controllers, and I also have the wireless NES controller as well. I'm thinking like later one day this week actually trying that out. I've not even tried it out since I bought it because I was waiting to do it on stream. I'm gonna go and play some Mario games to really just try out and see how the latency and everything is, because that's what I use for this. I play the wireless NES, and it's wonderful. As far as I can tell, the latency's not bad. I mean, doesn't seem to be really any. So that's pretty cool. Oop. Oh. Yeah. I think the latency's better on this controller than it is on the Pro controller, because that's what I was playing on before I bought this controller. Whoops. I'm not paying attention what I'm doing. Well. Other games I liked for another game series I liked for more like the Xbox or the PlayStation was I'm not a big sports games person, but I like the SSX series of snowboarding games, because they're kind of got unrealistic they have unrealistic gravity in the game, and they're just like fun just to play, you know, because that's kind of why I like that's why I like this game. There's just a way the game feels when you're playing it. I like faster paced games. I don't have like this insanely fast reaction time, but it's not bad. But, oh, I'm doing this, and you're probably thinking, well, why don't you go up there? Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think I even need to use it, though. Thank you. hopefully I don't need this, but this is the only thing I can't do yet, is I can't do this early. I can't do the there's a way you can the speedrunners, there's a maneuver. I think it's like they call it a frame perfect trick, but there's a certain place you can hit him right when he gets up to the top, where you can freeze him in place, and he'll just stay at the bottom, and you just kill him real easy. That's probably the best fight I've had. I hit him with 3 supers and like 2 regulars, and that took him out. Thank you everybody for showing up and watching this evening. I appreciate it. If you guys don't mind, if you're not subscribed to either my YouTube or my Twitch channel, think about giving me a follow on there. And I'm trying to get to where I can upload some videos up there, which I don't really have any gaming stuff to upload, but it'd be nice. Ah, crap. That wasn't very slick. Try to be slick there, and I usually can hit it every time. I can hit one of the blocks down there, and I miss my jump. Yeah, it wasn't a bad crate. Now, let me see if I can get this. This is my other oh, nope. Missed that. Crap. This is hard. I think I can actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I can do it from in here. Well, if I run past the first one. Oh, well. There we go. Well. Jeez Louise. Oh, missed that. Missed that. I think there's something built into this game. Like if you're on the certain, there's like a, I think there's something that like there's something built into this game. Like if you're on the edge, if you're on 1% of the edge of a pixel, you'll jump. But if you're beyond that, it'll just be dead. It'll be like a dead jump, and you'll fall off the edge. I don't know that for sure, but it seems like that, because could this be the latency in the controller too? But I actually have a Super Nintendo that I used to run a waste transfer station for locals, and somebody threw away a Super Nintendo and a Sega CD. It was a Genesis and a Sega CD, and I have one, but it's put up right now. But I do have one of the Super Nintendo classics, and I have played it wired, and I feel like the latency on this is just as, it's not that bad. So I think some of those dead spots are kind of built into the game. That's why I was talking about it. Makes sense, but this is why I kind of like getting the free the ice beam early. Oh. Well, he's not wanting to fly down low. There we go. Ah, crap. I can't get it. I can't get in there. Can't get in there. There we go. That's kind of a hard one. This is kind of a hard room too. Because normally I think you're kind of meant to come here later in the game. I don't want to shoot anything. Now on to the next trick that's kind of difficult for me. There we go with one of those. Crap. What's going on? I'm jumping too early. I meant to jump again there, but I didn't do it. There we go. Well, it's... I can do it on the first time if I can get the second jump in. If I can get that second jump in, I can usually get over top of that without having to kill him, but it's... I'm not really good enough yet to do both. I like to be able to do this boost trick where you shine spark all the way down through here and then you blow across through there, but I guess it doesn't. Actually, I don't think it is right here, but seemed like I've seen somebody do that one day. They boosted across there, come down through there, boost. I don't know. Oh crap. I'm low on energy right here. That's not good. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to create a spin point because I'm low on energy right here. Ah. I never can jump at the right point at the end of that ramp or the end of that ledge to get where I need to be. Damn. They gave me a bunch of energy there. Sometimes that's a hit and a miss place. Wonder if I can... Nah, I don't think I have enough room. Now we're finished with this area. Now let's go top side. Come on. But I like going ahead and getting the wave beam early. It's a really nice upgrade for early in the game. Really which well, make sure I hit as much lava as possible. Make sure I jump into all. I still don't, even as bad as the couple of corridors are in this game, they're not as bad as some of the couple of the corridors in the original Metroid. There's a couple of corridors in there that are just nasty. Especially early in the game where you don't have much energy. You gotta learn, they have like a pattern to them. The corridors have like a pattern to the creatures in there, and they you gotta when you go into them, you gotta kind of run at like this weird. No, well, I don't. Yeah, I'm not monetized on my YouTube channel, so. And really, well, I guess I'm going towards power bombs now. We'll go get all that and then do a little bit of collecting. You gotta be really good at. Oh crap! What the hell? Now this is the worst corridor in the game. To me, I mean, it's not if you take your time and freeze those bugs. Because I haven't learned the trick yet, where you can. I think it's called negative boost, wherever you take damage and it boosts you backwards across a room. I haven't learned that trick yet. Learn them one at a time. Oops. Oh, Vimbo? Yeah, I don't have anything like that set up. There's something out there right now that it's called, there's something else people are doing. It's called, see, my problem right now with being monetized is the fact, like where I've been on long-term disability and I'm on Social Security. The Social Security is the problem. You can't earn very much on Social Security extra, which I don't have to, or I have both. I have Social Security and long-term disability, but so it just complicates things tax-wise for now. So I don't really worry about it too much. I mean, it'd be nice, don't get me wrong, and I appreciate it, but. Oh, crap. I'm wasting my super missiles. I appreciate it, yeah. Forget about that every time. I do that every time. That's the only, you know, if for some reason I blew up on YouTube or Twitch or something, and I had the potential of making a lot of money, which I won't. I'm not that good, but that I would, I would do those things then. But just like little money, like it would kind of mess things up. And as far as the thing about the Social Security is I have Social Security insurance, so that's the main thing. I have my Medicare. Oops, I screwed that up. I had my wrong part of my finger on there. My fingertips my thumb gets sore. Oh, actually, never mind. I need to do this first. I appreciate it though. I think you can donate on Twitch. I think it is. I am set up to donate on. You are set up to donate on Twitch. I'm not sure if you're allowed. You can take donations until you have so many subscribers over there. I don't exactly know. What? Yeah, thank you. I'm better at this than I am. Me and some friends, we do a movie. Like all the stuff behind me are movies, and we do like a movie. And I'm not a good movie reviewer. I wish I was, but I just don't have the gift of gab. I do with this because this is more technical. Like I'm more technically minded person than analytical, so I tend to be good at. And is the sound cutting out on your guys' side, or is that just my headphones doing that? And I'm not. I just had to recently go to these headphones, so I keep hitting the microphone. So I apologize about that. Yeah, I'm not sure what causes that. I don't know if there's a. Does the picture look alright tonight? See, I'm new to all this, so I'm kind of learning all the right way to set up the video for streaming. My monitor over here looks like I'm not having any scan lines in it tonight, so I've been working on some of the different bit rates and things like that, and hopefully but some of the other. Okay, that's good. Because sometimes on the replay, but sometimes I think maybe it has to do with my TV I'm running at home. Which my TV, oh, well, at home, my TV's right over here, but it's a good TV, but a lot of times I turn off some of, I don't like my movies. I think I turn off the 60 FPS, might be what's calling it. I turn that off because it makes movies look horrible. I don't like it. I don't like, movies to look like a soap opera. That. I'm a cheater cheating. That's the worst thing about the original Metroid is there's like hardly any saves, and that's what's nice about playing it on here is you can actually make save points and things, and it makes it a more tolerable experience. Metroid 2, Metroid 2 is pretty fun, the one for the Game Boy, except for, I don't have the Game Boy Color version. I don't know if there's a version of it, or I know people have made colorized versions of it for, actually I need to shut up real quick. I need to concentrate on this wall jump, because my wall jumps haven't been too good here lately. Yeah. Give me just a second. There we go. That wasn't atrocious. Better than before. Yeah. There's somehow you can get a mock ball going in here. And you need... No, I couldn't do it. I don't speed boost right there I don't speed there, excuse me. I don't speed boost there on purpose because if you speed boost right there, you'll fall down that pit, which isn't a big deal to get back out of. It's just costs you a couple of minutes in time. See, that's where I'm slow at, is switching from, switching my stuff, switching my items around. Mainly just because I haven't got in that frame of mind yet to kind of see, to kind of have foresight to where I'm going next. And no, that's why I don't think I'd be a good speedrunner. Now I'm gonna run down here and do this, which is something you're supposed to do after you, like right there. I know I need a power bomb, but I always forget to load it up first. Crap. This one here I have a little bit of trouble with for a second or two for some reason. There we go. Because doing that's easy on the like fusion, and you just jump up. You just jump up and then push over, and it's on this game it's more confuddled or something. It's real touchy. Jumping up, like getting some height and then doing a horizontal boost. Cleaned up that area. Yeah, like if you want to skip that boss, you've got to, there's a hole right here. That's where you come out earlier. But you got to stand over here and shoot a super missile. And it's hard to do. And well, I don't know how to do it yet. I'll eventually work that in. But like I was saying, I don't really care to go fighting because I'm trying to decide if I want to go over there and get that stuff yet. No. I'm gonna wait. It's kind of a little... I'm still refining all my... I'm trying to figure out sometimes I'm always trying to figure out routing, the best way to route. The X-ray scope is one of the last items I pick up too, because it's kind of a pointless item to me to pick up. Yeah. Well, have you done 100% in have you done 100% in Zero Mission? Which I still haven't done 100% in. I think the fusion stuff's probably more insane than Zero Mission, but I haven't started really learning the 100% yet in that game. I'm gonna go pick up one item over here, and I always do it in this fashion. Seems like a waste of time just to come over here to get one thing, but you can't do it till you got power bombs. If you can tell that I keep aiming down, and the reason I keep aiming down is because I'm used to playing, I'm being used to playing Zero Mission here lately. And, crap. Come on. Come on. Well, what's going on? I've never taken it. Come on. I never had problem bomb jump. Yeah, I usually have like a 1, 2, 3, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like I usually, but sometimes I get out of that rhythm. Luckily, you don't have to do a lot of bomb jumping in this game, at least not for regular play. That wasted some time. There are some tricks you can do in here, but nothing. One and one and one. Okay, I think I'll remember that. One and one and one. I'm gonna save. I don't think I've saved the entire time. Crap. Yeah, anytime you see anything I could do better, for sure. Because I'm really, I mean, I know I've done this a lot, but I'm still a beginner. I would consider, you know, I'm still a beginner even at this game. there's some things I can do. It's really no need to do this right here, but well, well, come on. That wasn't very good. That was a bad fight right there. Sometimes I have really good ones, and sometimes he has a weird... Ah, crap. Come on. Ah, crap. I fucked that up. But anybody new joining us, I'm playing a Super Metroid 100%. Sorry, haven't been talking much in the last couple of minutes. Thanks for everybody joining tonight. I appreciate it. The reason I like having an audience, I think about as much as anything else when I'm playing this game here is, it's, crap. It's a very like, the environment's very lonely. I mean, it's supposed to be like come on, bitch. Supposed to be very secluded and you know, like it would be in a cave or something like this, but it kind of puts you, when you're playing it, it kind of puts you in that state of mind, like a very very isolated loneliness or something. It's weird. There is one new route I've been working on, and it'll be a little bit of item collection on the way back. It's one I was talking about earlier. It's and I mean, there's nothing left to collect in this area, but like well, there is another missile, but I get it later on after I get space jump, and it this makes it easier for me. Well, what was going on there? And if you're wondering why I'm not going to the map rooms or anything, I just know my way around enough. Yeah, I understand. Damn it, I keep missing the edge of that jump. Like I did just then. I'm going just too fast tonight. I got my Speed Racer shirt on. You probably can't. Got my Speed Racer shirt on. You're just too fast, Speed. I might be the only person, but I love the Wachowski. I guess they're the Wachowski sisters now, but the Wachowski brothers Speed Racer movie, I think it's good, and I've always liked it. But this is a little detour. Instead of going up and going over to the wreck ship, I'm gonna do a little detour little zigzagging, and I'm gonna pick up all the items that I'm going towards. That I'm going towards all the items that I'm gonna pick up. Excuse me. Sometimes I get talking fast and my Eastern Kentucky accent comes out, and the way I pronounce things sometimes. Slow supers. Oh. I was intending on going over and dropping a super bomb, then coming back and getting that, but I ran into it before I could do it. Get rid of this shit. Oh, well, come on now. That's the most, that E-tank right there is, I've tried to get it, like, I've tried to figure out how to get it before with, like, doing, like, a bomb jump, but you just can't do it. Now this here is a kind of a pain in the butt if I can get it right. Nope. You gotta jump at the right time to get it. Why am I not jumping? I know I'm jumping. Oh man. There's an invisible platform up here you can't see, and normally you're supposed to come back after it later on in the game. But bear with me here. This is the only thing I haven't practiced extensively. No. I'm gonna have to jump going into the door. There we go. There's 2 missiles in this room. If you come in here, don't forget them. I mean, obviously you don't have to wait to get Space Jump to come back. I mean, you can do it beforehand, but... If I can get a fast enough time out, I'll try to save the animals. I just don't know if I'm... It depends how I can climb, how my climbing is. If I can hit the If I can hit the shine spark in there, I'll consider it. If I hit the second shine spark, there's 2 shine sparks that you got to hit in there, and I'll oh, I don't have to take damage there. I've got the grapple. This kind of gives me, when I do this, it gives me like a zigzag pattern back to the I don't know, the dead ship or whatever it's called. The crash ship, whatever they call it on here. I think I'll save and fill up all my weapons real quick. Make it save state and try at least once. It can be done easier than you think. What do you mean, make a save state and try at least once? The crash ship. That's the name of the crash ship. I'm sorry. Now there's a way that you can... There's a way to... See, the trick I can't do right now is... The next thing I'm going to learn on this game is how to do a short spark. Where you can build up a shine spark in a short, like... I think you can do it like in like 11 or 12 blocks. Oh, save the animals. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I always make a save state right before I do the exit anyway, so... That's one of my downfalls in life. I can't remember the names of stuff. That's why I'm horrible at doing movie reviews. I like doing movie stuff. Oh, shoo, that was lucky. I thought I'd short jump that. Yeah, I can try. Oh. Well. Something else I like to do on here, I like to, I've got to get, I'm not big on social media stuff a lot, and so I've never really done Discord, but I got to get on the Metroid Speedrunners Discord, and I want to figure out how to set up doing like random map generator games on. I want to figure out how to do all that stuff because that stuff's kind of cool. Because that stuff looks cool. I don't know if I'm a... Well... I don't know if I'm a good enough player to necessarily do that. But... We'll start off bad. Whew, there we go. Yeah, I even see the speedrunners sometimes have trouble with him. He's got different random patterns too. He's random all the time. I never get the pattern where he'll spawn like on the on my on the right side of the screen. Crap, I didn't get all that energy. I was talking. That's all right. But he'll spawn on the right side of the screen, like in the lower right side, and you can pop him full of on the side of his head. I will get this map for some reason. I don't know why. Nah, I don't need this map. Well, I've never seen one of those guys not give energy. Those are called atomics, those floating. And Joseph, when I'm narrating like that, I'm narrating to people, hopefully it hadn't, people who may not have played the game. I know you know what they're called. And I don't know what half the stuff's called. I'm just bad about stuff like that. I don't care, really. I kind of sometimes will just make up names for stuff, just to be funny. Oops. Jumped too far. There we go. I'm just killing all these guys too because I'm wanting to. I'm farming a little energy. What the heck? I don't need it, but and the reason I'm killing everything in here is because you got to kill everything in the room to open the doors. Got a door here and a door on the other side. I think you only have to kill everything once, so. And I've found shooting this with the beams quicker than using missiles. Now, that's not true in some of the newer games. When you run into those creatures like in Zero Mission, if you shoot them with missiles, they move out of the way quicker. I don't think that's so much the case in this. I could be wrong, but oops. Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate everybody stopping in tonight. I appreciate that. Everything as well. Well, come on. Oh. Yeah, I don't need to do that too much. Well, got my rhythm off. Well, what's going on here? My rhythm was completely off across through there. Ah, I knew I was going to mess that up. Yeah, I don't have too much left. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. I can understand that. It's a late night. Have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Do you have, before you go, do you have a channel? Well, oh. I'll have to check it out. Just a viewer, okay. Have a good evening. I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, I messed that up. Missed the jump. Missed the jump. We'll head to Meridia now. My favorite place. Not so much it's hard, there's just a lot of items and it's just a slog. Biggest slog in the game. Hopefully I can be done in an hour and a half. I'm not sure. We'll see how Meridia goes. I was hoping by 12:30, but where I had that rough start, that screw up at the beginning, I don't know. Whoops. Yeah, but we got a lot going on in Meridia. We have a boss and a mini boss. Is there more than one mini boss in here? I can't remember. There's one mini boss in here. Well, moving slow. Messing around a little bit. Wish I could go over there and get... I could... I don't know if I can get up there or not. Oh, man. I always forget. There's a special way you gotta jump in that damn sand. You gotta do a funky jump in that sand. I hate it. That wasn't bad. I am going to get the map for this area just to make sure of everything, but I don't really need it. It's kind of a delayed break. Got one. Really the only super special shine spark trick in the game. There's a couple others earlier on, but they're not as difficult to pull off as this. This is just kind of a close timing. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna go do something else real quick. Ah, man, I messed that up. What am I doing? I'm trying to hit the brakes a little bit too soon on that trick. My bad. That was my bad right there. Excuse me, this will take me hopefully no more than a time or two. Man, come on. May have to move on. Oh, how's it going? Doing another 100% this evening. Crap. You're supposed to come back to this room after you have space jump, but I like to get it done early so I don't have to come back in here, but the way I'm handling it this time, it never takes me this many times. The way I'm doing it this time, it's going to slow me down, I believe. Because I keep doing that. I keep hitting down to store my shine, but it's not happening. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll get in here in just a second. I get in this situation, this has been the worst trick I've done all night, and this is one that's not insanely difficult. There we go. You doing all right tonight, Ish? If you're still in here. Well. Sorry about that long. That trick doing that. That's kind of bull. There's some bull mess there. I'm doing pretty good. There we go. Well, oh, come on. Never mind. God damn it. Excuse me, I'm cursing a little bit much. Well, I was wall jumping all over the place earlier. There we go. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Getting towards the latter stages of this game. Still got a bit left. Hopefully I'll be done in another hour and a half, maybe. Just doing a lot of item collection in this. What is going on? There we go. if you just join me, I'm making my way through Meridia. This is a 100% Metroid run. Meridia is a very large level, and it's very much a slog to get through. I try to do most of my collection. Ah, whoops, I messed that up. Appreciate everybody stopping by and checking it out. Oops, I almost messed that up. Gotta have a fast reaction time there, or I'd have been doing that over again. Well, what is going on? There we go. Not a bad thought. I caught him when he stuck his head out there, and I popped him with like 3 supers. It was really fast. I don't get lucky like that. I don't know if I've ever really seen him do that. Pick up this energy tank here. Okay, it's a little quick method. If you don't do that, you got to go through the other end and up and down. Well, crap. There we go. I always screw that up whenever I see one of those. When I see the Metroid there, I always screw that up. Well, I hate the grapple beam in this game. Most inconsistent thing. Ah, come on. I've never had trouble getting this, of course. What is going on? this weirdness. I will go in here. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna save over here. I haven't saved in a while. Didn't really need to, but I'll feel my energy as well. I didn't need to do that either. Alright, I missed that jump there. I'll do a little quick. Now I don't do the speed running shine spark. I don't know that trick to do the short shine spark. But I got another faster kill method too. This is a... as long as it don't screw up. Got it. That's all it takes. And nothing I'm talking about is anything I came up with. This is obviously stuff that's been figured out years and years ago. Got the space jump now, which I don't know how to really feel about the space jump. I think it's kind of broken in this game. You'll see me just fall out of the sky sometimes. It works better in the other games, in especially Zero Mission. It's really... Damn it. I lost my momentum. I hit that wall. Like horizontal spark, you know, doing this is no problem, but where it gets to be a problem is when you're going like horizontally and stuff, or excuse me, vertically. But we'll go now to pick up the... I'm headed to pick up the plasma beam. This is an area we passed through earlier in the game, but earlier in the game, I think you got to kill one of those bosses to open the door up to come. To get into this area. See how I just dropped out of the... I keep dropping out. Ah, come on. I think in this game what happens is like whenever you change direction, you can't just do it on a dime. You've got to... You've got to like reset. You have to... There's something different in the mechanic in this game versus some of the other games. Specifically talking about Fusion and Zero Mission. Zero Mission, it's just as smooth as silk. It's wonderful. You just hit the button and go. But we'll be picking up plasma beam. You have to have the plasma beam to get back out of this room because you can't kill the space pirates, these red space pirates, without the plasma. Now it's just going to be some item collection before we leave this area and go down to Ridley. Really too Pacific. Come on. No, I'm sorry. We still have... God, this area is just like endless with crap you gotta pick up. You gotta go over and get the spring ball next. Just saying about spring ball. Space jump is OP in the water, but can be a pain any time else. Yeah. Oh, I was doing something else. I was thinking about something else. There we go. Yes, the space jump has some kind of... It's got... I fooled with it. I've fooled with it a couple times to kind of see how that mechanic is in there. But it's if you try to switch, if you're like moving upwards and you try to change directions, it'll cut itself off if you don't. You've got to like, I don't know, you guys, when you got to like let off the button and hit the other one, then you got, I don't, sorry, I'm not explaining that very well. But it's got this weird cutout dynamic. If you don't like delay your, if you try to do it like real fast, you'll lose your space jump, and it's real annoying because the other games it don't really work like that. But I can understand. I'm not really complaining because this is the first game that, you know, really... Actually, it's not. Space jumps in like all the games, so I don't know. So, but I guess it's the first one using this dynamic. I don't know. I think Space Jump's even in the first game, isn't it? Or at least Screw Attack's in the first game. I don't know about Space Jump. Space Jump's definitely in 2 for the Game Boy. Ah, bitch. I tell you what, those things, I got some dead-eye aim. Now we get to go through the collection slog, which is really just 2 trips back and forth, but I gotta go through all this stuff twice. It's really annoying. And as far as I know, there's no shortcut. I've never found the shortcut. I mean, technically, if I go that way, it's a little bit of a shortcut, but I haven't figured out how to hit that door with the super missiles. This kind of sucks, but I can hit that door with the super missile, but I'm talking about the one that's on the opposite side. I haven't got that angle right yet, so I don't feel comfortable going over and doing it right now. So I don't want to be here, keep all of you guys watching all night long. Trying to get through this as fast as I can. Well, I always like going over here first for some reason. Well, what is going on there? I think that's it over here. I always have to double check, huh? Yeah. But I really hate this because you got to do this circuit like twice, and if anybody knows a shortcut of how to go around this, if you'd like to know, because I have no idea. Oh, come on. Get out of there. But if you've never played the game before, I don't know who has or who hasn't that's watching, but there's a if you go straight across where the other side of that blown out pipe was, there's another gate like this one here, but it's turned in reverse. But there's a flaw in the game. That you can actually, I think they put the sensors too close to the gate itself, so you can shoot through it. But I haven't practiced it enough to be able to get it. I've tried it a few times, but I've never fully been able to. Man, been able to do that. Well, it came after me. Damn. Sorry, I keep hitting this microphone. I'm getting used to using it, and I did fix my other microphone. If anybody had watched any of my other streams, I got a new mixing board that solved the issue. It wasn't a microphone, thank goodness. Oh crap. I know what I forgot to do. There we go. That took me a little extra time, but I like practicing doing those kind of jumps. It helps out here and there. Now we're finished in this area. We can move on. We can move on to Ridley. The reason I saved this next missile pack for this next missile tank before this the reason I save it here is because of the route, because it kind of takes you right to Ridley after you pick up this last missile tank down here in the wall, and it's just it kind of takes you almost right to Ridley, so that I like. Oh, what in the hell? There we go. Well, hit the door. Well, that was a good space jump going on there till that damn fire stopped. Well, I can usually keep him pinned in down there, but I screwed up somehow or another. No, this isn't the last item in the game. I still got to go up there and pick up the X-ray scope on the way out. Oh, crap. You just touch something in it sometimes. You see how it starts doing? This is like the space jump gets really broken when you get the screw attack. It like really starts. Sorry, I'm trying to mine some of these super missiles for. Fucking dirty bastard. Dirty bastard. You got to be careful there. If you do screw attack, you'll fall through the floor. It's very sensitive. Then you have to go all the way back around. Crap. That is horrible. Horrible. Horrible space jumping. Now what's going on with the audio? Technically, you could come do all. Well, I guess technically you can do this on the way out, but I'm gonna do it now. What I'm doing right here. I came in here once, and I forgot to get the bombs, and I left without even getting them. I had to go all the way back around. I don't know if that was on a stream or what. I wasn't paying attention or something, and I forgot the bombs. For some reason, I don't think it was on the stream, but. Ah, come on. Those guys, you have to wait till they turn yellow, and that's usually when they're doing their little karate attack. Alright, I'm getting ready to fight Ridley, so I'm farming some weapons and energy to make sure everything, well, my energy's good, but I'm gonna try to farm as many super missiles as I had. I should have all 50 of them by now. I don't know if I'm gonna farm that many, but gotta farm a bunch of them. I'd like to have all 50 supers though. Just lay those into Ridley, it should take care of him. I usually just fight him with he's usually almost the best. I fight him with a Alright. We'll run off everybody that's in here doing that all night long. I'm ready to go. I'm over ready to go. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Not too awful bad. A little slow. Final energy tank. I think I've just about, except for what I think that last missile tank going out of here should be about it. I hope I'm correct. because I can't think of anything I've forgotten throughout the game. I gotta stop up here and get the, obviously I gotta go up here and get the, well, what's going on? Come on. I've got to get the x-ray scope and then we'll head up and well, huh. Misplaced that one just a little bit. Whoops, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing there. Now this. Well, excuse me. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. Do have to go across this mess again, but there's a method to this madness. What I did back there is turned off space jump because a lot of the blocks and all the creatures you'll kill with that, and for some reason it's hard to get up there with space jump. It is for me at this point in time. Somebody else it might be easy. Yeah, it's more experienced player might be able to do it. Oops. Messed that up. This is just a check, refill everything, and make sure I've got everything. And I do not. And somewheres I am missing a missile tank. What in the hell? Where am I missing a missile tank at? Let me go down here and check this one. I know I got it, but crap. You gotta be kidding me. I was afraid of that, but I'm usually not too worried about it. This sucks. What in the hell? Excuse me. I cannot think of where I forgot one at. What am I forgetting? Got those. Got all those. We'll take a little spin around here and think for a minute. And we'll get to fighting Mother Brain here soon. If I can't think about it, I'll just do a 99%. I don't know what the hell, where I'm missing a missile at. Sorry everybody, I don't know where I forgot a missile at. It don't make any sense. But to give me a few minutes to try to rack my brain. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe I forgot that one in Meridia. It'll be a little bit of a slog, but give me a minute, because I know I got all these. Definitely got all these. Because I even got the one I usually forget in Meridia. There's one I'm thinking about in Meridia that I may, on that little last run I may have got one item and then forgot to go up and get the damn... Ah, crap. This won't take too long to find this, hopefully. Well, nope. This is the one I was thinking about. I just don't know. This is crazy. Got that. I screwed up this. I do not know where I missed one. I'm thinking of every possible missile location and cannot think of where I missed one at. There's nothing I can think I missed in Kraid. I mean, where Ridley's at, excuse me. Don't think I didn't miss any in the sunken ship. I got that one outside the sunken ship. I just cannot think. It don't make any sense. This sucks. This sucks. That's the only fear you have whenever you doing this. You know, you get to the end and you're missing one, and it's like, how do you pick out one of, you know? I don't think I missed any in Ridley's lair. I'm positive I didn't. No missile tanks back in there. I'm positive I got this one on up here. I'll double check real quick. It won't take me very long, but got it. I know I got everything. I'll double check this one, but I know I got it. That's when you know where everything is, and you know that's what's crazy. I know where every missile is in here, and I've got them. It's strange. I'm sorry if I'm sounding whiny. I'm just trying to rack my brain where I could have possibly missed one. Make sure I got this one. Oh. That's where I missed it at. I don't know why I did that for. I never miss that. For some reason I thought I got it on the way in when I got it earlier. I don't know what the hell. But then I started thinking, did I really get that one or not? Oh, come on. Yeah, apologize for everybody waiting about that. I cannot believe that's how easy it is sometimes. Got lucky to find it, actually. Appreciate everybody sticking around. We'll go up here and kick some Ridley's ass, or some Mother Brain ass, and get out of here. Trying to decide which way I want to go back up there. I think I'm going to go all the way back across here and then go up and be right there. If I go the other way, I'll have to do that crap where I turn off the space jump and all that stuff again, and I'll have to go across that room. It'll be a lot slower. This will keep me moving at least. Oh, come piss off. Slow my roll. I didn't want to fall back down that hole. loopy. For me, this doesn't really matter. The speedrunners like to jump over him. You can loop him, and you can keep, because this kill animation right here takes a long time, so they like to avoid it. Haven't learned how to do it yet. It don't really matter at this point in time. Oh, shoot down. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Good old barf laser does it every time. Barf laser does it every time. fuck you. Well, get on in there. Hell yeah. There, I saved animals for you guys. Woo! Thank you everybody for staying around tonight. Everybody that stayed in and watched the conclusion. I'm sorry I missed that missile. I cannot believe I missed that one, but that's sometimes happens. I really don't know why I missed that, because I thought I'd got it on the way in, and because I usually get it on the way in, and I just skipped it for some reason. I got thinking about something else. I think we might get a good ending on this as well. I think we get the better ending. Not the best ending. I think there's one where she's in just a complete bikini, but I think we get the black bikini with this finish time. I'm not 100% sure. Because of that screw up, I added probably an additional, I don't know, at least 10 minutes or 15 to it, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, I appreciate everybody that stopped by. If you can give me a like, share, and subscribe, it'd be great. Especially over on the Kick side of things. I'm trying to get things going over, not Kick, I'm sorry, that's a blasphemy, on Twitch, on the Twitch side of things. But both sides would be great. I'm not sure when I'll stream again this week. I will be streaming Thursday night, but that's the Good Movies podcast where me and some of my friends sit around and talk about movies for a couple hours. And I might come back on Wednesday night because I did pick up I've got the other one plugged into the side of the Switch, but I picked up these they're like they're the wireless NES remotes, and I may do a show where I kind of do a review on those, because I haven't even used them yet. I just plugged the one, but what's cool about them, they're Joy-Con, so you can plug them into both sides of your Switch to charge them. But the only thing I don't like about them, you can't charge them outside of that. You can't. It doesn't have like a USB-C port. We'll see if we got the better hopefully got the decent ending. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for being here this night. I appreciate it. It's nice whenever I have a few people watching. Awesome. Awesome. It's better every time. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. I think I'm going to get logged off here. And for some reason, I've been stopping the streams on. I use OBS. I've been stopping the streams in OBS, but sometimes it keeps streaming into YouTube. And so I'm going to have to go over to YouTube and make sure the stream stops over there manually. I don't know why it's been doing that, but it doesn't make any sense. But if you want to watch me play anything else or any classic games or any other Metroid games in the future, just leave it in my comments. Let me know. Probably if I try out those Nintendo, those NES wireless controllers, I'm probably just going to go play some different games. I'm not going to play one game. I might try it. I think sometime I would like to do the NES game, but I would like to do the NES Metroid, excuse me, the original. It's just not that great. It's a fantastic game for its era. It's extremely hard, and the difficulty is not what bothers me so much. It's just after you play the new games, the way it controls, like you can only shoot straight ahead and straight up. There's no like in between. It's just a weird. After you play these newer games, it's like the dynamics crazy. But it's one of those things. It's like, do you need to play it if you're playing these others? Like, yeah, sure, because I've beat it a couple times in the past, but it's just not a fun. It's just not as fun as the other games. Two's funner, but two's kind of the same way. It's kind of the same way, but I don't know. The problem is, it's like Super Metroid, Metroid Zero Mission, and Fusion. They're kind of the funnest games. Obviously, Return of Samus for the 3DS is pretty fun, but it's obviously was developed by the same people that made Dread, and I'm gonna have to go come on. I'm gonna have to run Dread on here. It'll be a while before I can do 100% on that because it's supposed to be some pretty hard shine sparking stuff in that. I've only played the game through one time, and I'm just not. It's just not my favorite because they added too many control. The controls gets too jumbled up. There's too much stuff going on. I wish the controls and the general. I wish the game was more like this. I know they had to move into the future and have better graphics. The better graphics is great, but I wish they would make it more on like a Super Metroid Fusion Zero Mission platform. That more of an exploration game, not a game where you feel like you're every every 5 minutes you're fighting a mini boss or being chased by something. And I understand the name of the game is Dread, and it's going to be like that, but it's just it takes away from the fun aspect of the game. The fun aspect of these games is there's a lot of they're kind of open. I know Fusion's kind of more linear, but these games, you can explore around and do, and find items and solve puzzles, which is still part of Dread. But I think they tried to make it a little. I just don't like those big drawn out boss fights. The ones where you just they're like 3 rounds essentially, and you have 3 different rounds in each game. It just gets annoying after a while. Like whenever it just takes forever to beat a boss, and the mini bosses are the same way. So, and I just because to me that reminds me of Prime, Metroid Prime. It's because you got those long drawn out boss fights where they take forever, and they're like usually like there are three. Usually there's three stages in each boss fight, and it is for Dread. I mean, for Prime, I kind of understand, but I wish they would have kept the separation, kept them separated a little bit. It would have been nice. They'd have kind of kept the, but they, you start getting to the point where you have to use a pro controller. You have to use like all the buttons on the pro controller. It's just too much for a side-scrolling game. I can understand having to use that stuff for like a 3D game. It kind of makes sense with all the different types of linear controls and stuff, 3D controls and things. It makes more sense, but not a side-scrolling game. It just adds too much. They added like in they have the I think they have that in I think they have it in Dread as well, but they have the it's that shield that stuff. I can't remember. You pick it up, but you have like a. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a. It's a second energy tank, but it's like a force field that in it, and it's also part of like a weapon and stuff. It's definitely in. It's definitely in Return of Samus, but it's like a. It's just. It's just extra stuff you don't really need, and it's just an extra. It's just something extra you have to keep up with in the game, and something else you got to find. Well, I've been blabbering on here a little bit about nothing. I appreciate everybody stopping by and giving me the views tonight, and everybody that left messages is great. Especially when you're playing we're playing Super Metroid. It's kind of a lonely game. I talked about that earlier, but I guess until the next mission or the next game I play, look for me on Wednesday. Eventually, I'll try to get a regular schedule going. I just hadn't decided what I want it to be. I kind of like to do like Saturday night. I'd like to do Friday night, Sunday night, and maybe Wednesday or yeah, maybe Wednesday as well. I don't know. I don't know if I can play that many games or not because everybody will get sick of me keep running Super Metroid and all this stuff again. Because even these games, like, sure, I could start learning how to do more speed running things, and I'm gonna keep playing the games myself. But I don't know how many times I can just do 100% runs like I'm doing. Because doing 100%, I've about done as much as you can as far as a normal run can go. I mean, I can speed the time up a little bit, but without getting into like actual speed run progression, I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot more. But I do need to learn 100% on fusion. That's definitely something that's going to be coming in the future. 100% on fusion. So I'll talk to you guys the next time, and I'll maybe see you guys Wednesday night for some NES game controller reviews. So I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to turn off my monitor and go over here and confirm that I want to stop streaming.